That was good, y'all. CBH CD Sun. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the NBA playoffs that are going on right now. It's a play-in game. This weekend is going to be the playoffs. My Hawks are taking on the New York Knicks. Gotta love that. And that's what we're going to be doing today. What we have here on the Southern Gridiron Darts matchup, you got the ATL Hawks going up against the New York Knicks. Obviously, I can't use their real names in my game. And let's get this started. All right, closest to the all right, got to hit bullseye to win the coin toss. All right, so the computer's going to win the toss. Computer's representing the Knicks. Obviously, I'm going to be representing my Hawks here, who finished the season pretty strong. I forgot what their record was. They only lost like in the final like 2 months of the season. Only lost like maybe four games, if that. What am I hitting? 14. And it's crazy because they started playing a lot better after they lost Trae Young. Which is nothing against him. I actually thought he was going to end up being one of the best one of the best Hawks players of all time, and that definitely didn't work out. But I mean, he's a phenomenal talent. It just never worked out in Atlanta. Come on. Left say so. Come on. I need to hit trouble somewhere in there. Yeah, he was incredible talent, but I love what the Hawks are doing right now. They're able to skip past the playing game. I tell you what, when they first started doing the playing game, all this playing game stuff, I wasn't really a big fan. Well, it wasn't that I was against it, but I was just like, this is not going to really contribute anything because usually the 7-8 seeds get knocked out by the 1-2 seeds all the time. So I was just like, this doesn't really mean anything. It's like you're competing to see who's going to be a sacrificial lamb to one of the top seeds. Let me see here. All right, first down at the 42-yard line. So it wasn't really a big deal to me. And the Hawks have been living in the play-in round for the past few seasons. They were like the definition of mediocrity when it came to the NBA. Never terrible, but never great. All right, here we go. Yeah, never terrible, never great. But this year was different because we went on a streak in the second half of the season, and we were actually good, and we were competing with some pretty good teams. I mean, we split a game with the Celtics. We split with the Cavs. I know the Cavs were resting Donovan Mitchell that game, but I mean, still, even earlier in the season, I mean, we blew them out even when they were resting him. So it wasn't like it was a close game. So, oh, come on. That's not a good start to the game. Down 7 already. So the Hawks have been playing pretty good, but yeah, when you're trying to get out of the play-in little tournament or whatever, I think it's a lot more intriguing because you obviously want to stay away from having a game in which you can lose. You can lose like one match and you're out of the playoffs altogether. And but not only that, just avoiding playing the number 7, number 8 seed. So it actually made it more interesting. And the Hawks matchup with the Knicks, I don't know how it's going to go. Come on. Yes, there we go. Because admittedly, I mean, I don't keep up with the NBA like that during the regular season. I mean, I may check out some, I may check out the ticker. I may check out some highlights or look into some articles written by other people actually covering the NBA. But I'm not hardcore into the league like that. But now is the real season. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm really into it. So I'm actually speaking of some other teams other than the Hawks, but I'm actually interested to see what Wimby does. I can't even pronounce the name. Wimbyama over there with the Spurs. We see if he can knock out some things. I wonder if they're going to be able to take out the OKC Thunder. Come on. What do I really want to go for here? All right, let's see something. Treble? No, come on. I wasted all my throws just trying to get that touchdown. I should have done that. But yeah, let's see if they can knock out the. Let's see. Well, they got to take care of business. I think they're set up to play the Trailblazers. I think, but and then they have to get past the Nuggets and Timberwolves. I was hoping my boy from Atlanta with the Timberwolves, and I can't his name escapes me right now. I was hoping that he can really show up and do some things, but they haven't been doing too much. They're a 6 seed, but we'll see if they'll be able to knock out Nuggets. But I think there's going to be an interesting playoff because, to be honest with you, the NBA has been seeing some incredible parity lately. It's been like 7 years since you've had a repeat champion, and I'm not talking about like a back-to-back champion. I'm talking about a repeat champion insofar as in a team who's won it before recently winning again. So you've had 7 consecutive different champions. Golden State was I think they went back to back, but they were the last team to be a repeat champion. And ever since then, you've had a new champion for almost a decade. This year, you may actually have a repeat champion or in so far as an OKC. We'll see what the OKC Thunder can do. And then the Pistons, like, I don't know what the Pistons are going to be able to do against the Celtics here. Now that Celtics got Tatum back, and Tatum looks like he hasn't missed a beat. All right, let's see what we got here. Come on. Ah, man. Jeez, one of eight. Man, come on. That was a lack of concentration there. Oh, I went for the eights first. I completely messed that up. Y'all probably wondering what the heck am I throwing at? And the same difference though. I completely messed that up. But anyway. Let's see what the computer does right here. 7-7. But yeah, well, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what Detroit can do against the Celtics, and but even before then, like Knicks, Knickerbocker fans are always about their Knicks and always think they're going to do big things, but I'm not so sold. I think it's going to be. Come on. That's terrible defense. Terrible defense. All right, I need to zone in a little bit. That should have been a match. But yeah, I think it's going to be between the Celtics and going to be between the Celtics and Pistons. Maybe, and I'm hoping my Hawks can make a semi decent run here. Try to put a lot of pressure on the Knickerbockers. 6-16. All right, 16. Terrible defense. Terrible defense. Oh, come on. I just gave that right back to him. Can I pick it up here? Definitely got to pick it up here. But, and then you got the Lakers playing the Rockets. And insofar as in, here, let me go for a big return here. Oh, shot. Go for that outer bullseye. Playing at MVP level, as you can see. There it is. There it is. Now I got to put this away. Play some solid defense so I can get this touchdown here. Hopefully the computer doesn't do another turnover or force another turnover. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And then the Lakers, man, the Lakers are struggling with injuries. With Luka being out, I think they got another starter out. I think Reeves or somebody else is out. So we'll see if they can get past the Rockets, and then even if they can, it'll be interesting to see Kevin Durant go back up against his ancient team, the OKC Thunder. Man, it's been forever, man. I don't even know the last time he played with them. I think it's been over a decade since he played with them. So, so that's gonna be interesting. James Harden, he's over there with Cleveland right now. We see what he does with Toronto and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, like I said, I going back to the playing game, I think the NBA actually did a pretty good move. They can't figure out their tanking situation, but they did a pretty good move implementing the playing game. I'm not so sure about this NBA Cup or whatever. Maybe it will become big over time, but it's just like it's all the same teams, like just playing each other. I know they tried to mimic it after. Let's see here. Oh, come on! There we go. Let's see right. Oh, shit up! All right, I was able to match the treble, but then I was short on the single. But with this field position and 2 minutes left, Computer might as well go for it here because you only got 2 minutes left. And even if he doesn't make it, which he didn't, oh, should I go for a? Oh, I can't. Never mind. I didn't match that last one, so I can't really go for a turnover here. I just work on my stats there. Actually, ooh, trouble. Yeah. So right here, I'm at my own 48-yard line, so I'll have to hit an inner bullseye to even do anything. I'm just going to down the ball. Computer will get it back to start the second half. I'll take a 14-14 tie going into it. But anyway, by the way, this is my game that I created. Southern Gridiron Darts. Obviously, as you can see, it's a way to play football. I throw in darts, and you can download it. There's a link below in the description. You can download the game yourself. Just go to my website and stuff like that. All right. Oh, come on. I got to get better, man. I get better at that. But yeah, show me some love. Download the app down there. Yeah, I know the NBA was trying to mimic the FA Cup and soccer cups, where they have a one-off tournament. It's kind of like the NCAA tournament, March Madness, that occurs at the same time as what's going on in the regular season. So you have your regular season, you have your league matches, and then you have these little cup tournaments or whatever. All right, touchdown pending. So the NBA is trying to mimic that, but the problem is like when like these other. Oh, 1 second. Triple 12. Ooh, nice. One of those troubles. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're getting there. There we go. Stonewall, baby. Stonewall. I'll take that. I'll take that. Also, if you want to know how to play the game, quick 3-minute tutorial is down in the script. You can check that out. Learn how to play the game. I'm playing, like I said, I'm playing on MVP level rules. The tutorial goes over rookie level rules, but if you download the game, there's an explanation for how to play at each rule level in the game. All you gotta do is read. Hopefully, you are literate. All right. But yeah, the problem with the NBA Cup is it's all the same teams. It's just all the NBA teams playing each other. With like other soccer leagues, they have like a soccer pyramid. So you have all these different teams within their pyramid. So like in England, I think at the top portion of the pyramid, there's like 96 teams. So the English Premier League has like 20 teams, and then you got the rest of them, like 96 other teams or whatever. And so when you do an FA Cup, it involves all those teams. So you can get matchups you normally don't see during the regular season. But with the NBA's little NBA Cup, whatever it's called, with that, it's just the same teams playing each other. So there's not really a difference. It'll be one thing if they're like playing G League players or G League teams or whatever. But even then, the G League teams are not separate from the teams in the NBA. They just feed up into them. All right, let's see if I can get some points here. Another turnover return. Okay, it's gonna be one of those kind of games. All right. So, man, come on, man. All right. I mean, I'm still in the game. The last game, so far in the series, we're tied 3-3. Me against the computer. Computer had a 3-game winning streak against me until I want to go for a big return here. Oh, God. The computer had a 3-game winning streak against me until I won the last match. I won by 3 touchdowns in the last match. So it was a blowout. But right here, I'm trying to get back above 500 against the computer at this level. Ah, it's right there. Yeah, a couple of troubles there. Like I said, the NBA talk, I'm going to keep it casual. When I'm actually playing a game, I keep the talk kind of casual. We're not going to go heavy into it or whatnot while I talk you through what's going on in my game, Southern Gridiron Darts. But all right, 14-21. But it's funny. Some people have been talking about like the NBA losing popularity. It really hasn't been losing popularity. When you actually look at the ratings, they have been. Hold on 1 second. That's third down. All right. Ratings haven't been bad. I forgot they actually have gone. I want to say this year they've gone up double digits. Not as high as like what baseball's doing. Like baseball's ratings have just gone through the roof. But no, I'm gonna go for this. Definitely gonna go for this. Oh, God. Oh. But I think baseball is benefiting from the fact that they've sped up the game. So with the pitch clock and everything like that. So and got rid of the defensive shift. So you're just seeing more action in baseball right now. So it's going through a little bump. But that's how it is in all sports. You go through bumps, you go through ebbs and flows, and so it is what it is. Okay, so in this possession right here, since I'm down by a touchdown, I got 2 Ricks left, which is defense or response call shot. You can see them at the top. I got that green bubble because I hit that first call shot on a return. All right, but I gotta get man, you can only go for a turnover after a match. So if you didn't know, that's why I was kind of frustrated there. Now I'm going into the fourth quarter. So I'm only use 1 of my Ricks. I potentially could have 4, but I had to hit the first 3 in order to guarantee that 4th one. Right here, I'm definitely going to have to go for a turnover here because I don't want to go down 2 possessions. Now we're in the 4th quarter. Got to get this 16. Well, no, I'm not even going to go for the 16. I don't need the 16. So what we're going to do here, go for a call shot, go for out of bull. All right, here we go. Oh, that was way off. Got to stop him with this 10. There we go. At least I got the 10. Man, that was way off. That was terrible. That was so terrible. Fourth down. It's probably best for the computer right here to go for a field goal. Mainly because puts me down 2 possessions with 11 minutes left to go in the game. And those 2 turnover returns just killed me, man. Absolutely killed me. I'm going to go for another big return here because now time is an issue. Time's a big issue. All right, here we go. Got to make this. There we go. And see, that's my last call shot because I missed that last one. If I hit the one before this, then I would have earned a bonus call shot. All right. As you can see, final call shot used plus the defense and returns. I can use it on offense and kickoffs. There we go. Come on, baby. I want a quick score here. Give me that. Give me that. Make this comeback here. And play some solid defense. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who can win this NBA, win the NBA playoffs this year. Between OKC. I really want to see what Wemby does, though. I really want to see what he does during these playoffs. See if this is his true coming out party. And then, man, it'll be nice to see a Spurs Denver matchup in the Western Conference semis. All right, nice touchdown. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, it's going to be 8 minutes left, so I have to play solid defense. I have no turnovers I can do. Need a solid kickoff. I got a decent kickoff. I have to hold the okay, no return. Good. I got to hold the computer to a 3 and out here. Really got to hold the computer to a 3 and out. 15. It's a big 7 downs right here. Big 7 downs. 11. All right, that's good for me so far. 18, 15, 11, 18. Eighteen's a hard number for me to hit. And when I ironed that first one, sphincter started to tighten a little bit there. Sphincter definitely started to tighten. All right. 4 minutes left, not much time. Not much time at all. Hopefully it's not going to be a big punt. 51 yards, that's a lot. Man. Oh, I really wanted. If I hit trouble there, it would have been a 20-yard return. Really, really needed that. Really, really needed that. I got 3 minutes left. Man. All right. Gotta do a call shot. I'm pretty much going to have to do call shots this entire time. Okay. All right. All right. Just got to do another call shot here. Come on. Oh, I can take the dart off because no. Yeah, have the computer respond. Call shot off. All right, cool. All right. Now, I wanted the computer to respond so I could clear out the dart. Oh, no. It's coming down to one throw. Oh, man, I needed that. Oh, man. See, the computer creates a turnover. All right, now, doesn't mean anything, though, because I got to hit inner bullseye now. All right, come on now. Three straight call shots missed. And that's how I lose the game. Well, I hope you enjoyed me losing yet again. Once again, you can download the game down in the description. End up losing. Hopefully this is not a prophecy or foretelling what's coming, when the Knicks and Hawks meet up in the playoffs. But once again, you can easily download this game. If you want to play against a computer, upgrade. It's $1 a month. Very simple. $10 for the year. You can get some Selling Gridiron Darts gear on my website. That's where you can download the game. Also, I have a book. I'm working on a book right now. So please, support me there. My first book has been written, Echoes of a Whisper. I'm working on my second book right now. Hopefully it'll be coming out before the end of this year and all that good stuff. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram. Not as active on Instagram immediately, but check me out on Facebook. Maybe tell your friends about the game and everything, and try to get a whole bunch of your friends trying to play and all that good stuff. But you know what? I'm done here. Have a good one, and as always, stay dirty.